Hello everyone. Um, Ahlan bikum. This video I'm gonna make about different resources I've been using to learn Arabic. I got a request to asking what resources I've been using. Um, well, I have a whole bunch. There's a wealth of resources out there to learn Arabic. And of course I'm learning modern standard Arabic. But at first, when I first started, I didn't really know any better, so I started with a with the Arabic dialect, the Egyptian. So like this one here, for example, was one of my first books to learn Arabic, The Lonely Planet, Egyptian Arabic phrase book. Um, I also bought a Moroccan Arabic phrase book, but and this one here is basically based off Egyptian Arabic. It's pretty. This is a pretty good one. Um, there's another book I had, which I don't think I have anymore, which was based off Egyptian Arabic. But anyway, as far as standard Arabic is concerned, which I'm learning now, before I get to that, this book is a good resource. The Middle Lonely Planet, Middle East phrase book. It has, I mean, it's not ideal. It only has a few Arabic dialects, but it has Standard Arabic, Egyptian, Gulf Arabic, Levantine Arabic, Tunisian Arabic, and it also has Farsi, Hebrew, and Turkish. But it's pretty useful. It shows you you could see compare the differences between these different kinds of Arabic. Which, but for me, I would like to find a book where they have like, all different dialects, like including Iraqi Arabic and Sudanese Arabic, etc. Anyway, so when I first started in the university with Modern Standard Arabic, we used this book, which I'm sure a lot of you know, الكتاب في التعلم العربية. It has DVDs. There's also there's I believe three different editions to this, or three parts, and it's very good. It's definitely very good for beginners. Um, so I definitely recommend that. Um, then I have this here, which is extremely useful. Uh, it's a reference grammar of modern standard Arabic. It's extremely concise, very good. Uh, also, I've also I've been recommended the Medina University Arabic lessons. There's like three books you can buy. I don't have them yet, but I plan to get them soon, sometime in the future. I've heard they're really good. Also, they have a website where actually it's like PDF. You could get it for free on the website. Look at it. But from what I saw, you need a little background in Arabic before you start. Like maybe at least know how to read and write, and some basic um, vocabulary. But I've heard it's the best out there. Anyway, I also have this. It's really useful. It's a visual dictionary, bilingual dictionary. It has all kinds of stuff in it, like vocab. It's very good as far as vocab's concerned. Um, I have this, which is a very good, very useful dictionary. I use this more than anything now, since my Arabic's at a level where, um, I'm just looking for looking for vocab words in the dictionary, or certain verbs I might not know. Um, then I have this. This one is from Tuttle. This is actually pretty good. It has some very useful phrases that you would need to know. Um, Apart from that, it does have some vulgar stuff, but apart from that, it's pretty good. It has a lot of good everyday phrases people say, and it's modern standard Arabic. Then I have this, which I got from university or the community college I went to. Media Arabic. Obviously this is more advanced. It has like news articles in here, and it's for a more advanced level vocabulary. Like dealing with politics and current events and whatnot. And also, I'm using this a lot too because I'm trying to get more to the level where I could understand those things. Um, also watch Al Jazeera uh, online. Um, oh yeah, this one is very, very good. Teach yourself Arabic. I'd highly recommend this. It's a bit dated, but I know they have newer versions out, which I haven't checked out yet, but I'd like to. But it's very, very good. Um, then have this Barians foreign language guides, 501 Arabic verbs, which is obviously very useful. It tells you how to conjugate, different kind of verbs, and as some of you might know, the verbs in Arabic are kind of complex. Uh, and I have some other, Arabic dialects here. Like here is a Palestinian dialect. It comes with a CD. This is pretty good. Um, you know, Levantine dialect. It's more specifically Palestinian. Um, we have this Syrian Arabic, a reference grammar of Syrian Arabic, which is very useful. It also comes with the CD. Syrian Arabic is a bit different. I find it kind of a bit hard. Technically, it belongs to the Levantine dialect, but it has some similarities with Iraqi Arabic too, I think. And just a background on Arabic dialects. A lot of Arabic dialects are influenced from the native language of that region. So, say for example, the Levant region, they spoke Aramaic and Hebrew and whatnot. So you find that the Arabic there is very, very much influenced by Aramaic and Hebrew. And then, like in Iraq and Syria, you have, Akkadian and Babylonian and Aramaic also. And you could really see that in the Syrian Arabic. It's very interesting actually. And Egyptian Arabic, of course, it's probably influenced by the old Egyptian language. And needless to say, the Maghrib dialects, like in Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, and Mauritania, they're influenced heavily by Berber languages. Um, I have these two formal spoken Arabic. Um, these I think are based on the Jordanian variant of the Levantine dialect. Um, oh yeah, I have this too, which is good. It's also Hippocrene, like from this dictionary. Um, this is good. It's not that detailed. It has a dictionary. Dictionary's not as good as this one, obviously, but it has a lot of useful phrases and whatnot. It's definitely good for beginners. Um, that's pretty much I might have a little more, some other ones that I don't have with me now, but yeah, I'll put a link down for the website for the Medina course, the Medina Arabic course. Um, I think you'll find that helpful too. Um, see what else. If I missed anything. Well, yeah, anyway, more about Arabic dialects. It's definitely good to learn modern standard Arabic first, because obviously that's the original language. That's comes modern standard Arabic. It comes from the classical Arabic. It's derived from that. So which is obviously native to Saudi Arabia, Western Saudi Arabia, to be exact. And it's called Fusha. That means eloquent, kind of, elegant speaking. It's very poetic, especially classical Arabic. Extremely beautiful, poetic language. Um, it's good. It's okay to learn a dialect too once you know standard. Obviously, Egyptian Arabic is the most popular dialect. Me personally, I'm not crazy about it. I'm more interested in the Iraqi and the Levantine dialect, and the Yemeni and the Sudanese dialects, and the Sa'idi dialect. Sa'idi dialect is a dialect in southern Egypt. Actually, the Egyptian dialect is only spoken in the Nile Delta region, where Sa'idi is south of that. Um, Also, I can't say this enough. What helped me is reading the Quran and the Arabic script, obviously, and listening to recitations of the Quran is very helpful. Was very helpful to me. It's obviously this classical Arabic, but it's still basically that's where modern standard Arabic comes from. It's a very rich language, the classical Arabic. Um, anyway, that's all. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I hope I helped you guys out. إلى اللقاء.